Yo, welcome everybody, man. Season 2 of this Big Man No Problem Talk podcast, man, right here. This is always much entertainment, man. So, hey, we about to get at it tonight, man. But before we do, let me go ahead and let y'all know, man, that the Big Man No Problem Talk podcast show is sponsored by Mill Hub Media, profound entertainment with a selection of new artists and gamers such as Reese Bones. Also, man, check us out, man, on the Talk Podcast show over those internet airways, man. You be able to check us out. Streaming live Thursdays at 7 p.m., man, on that One United radio station, man. So check us out on oneunitedradio.com. Download the One United Radio app. Also, man, check us out on number one radio station, based internet radio station out of Houston, Texas. 92KELZ Radio, man. You can check us out there at 92KELZ.com, or you can download the 92KELZ app. So continue to support the Big Man No Problems ENT family, and be on the lookout for more moves we made to further our platform, man, as we continue to do what we do, man. But before we get heavy into it, man, we got our usual cast over here, man. Go ahead, Keys, introduce yourself back to the people.
And y'all know who it is, the Southside Keys, Chicago's on 88 Keys, man. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, 88?
You know it.
Ready.
You know?
Ready. Furmane.
Yo, it's Furmane with Furmane Entertainment with Big Money, No Problems Talk Podcast. Let's get it, man. What's up, Chuck? What's up, AG, man?
Hey,
What up,
man? Already, man. So, as we always say, man, do what y'all do to vibe out with us on this episode, because we definitely got some shit to be talked about tonight. But before we get into it, man, I just want to give a RIP, man, to our basketball brother, man, from that friendly family, man. Pippen Jr., man, like, just passed away recently in his sleep, man. So I just want to give that respect out there to the little homie, man. Crazy. Happened, man. Good dude, man. Yeah, man, from back, you know what I'm saying? That's our family, basketball family, man, from back at Friendly High School. So definitely class of that 01. So definitely, man. So salute to his family, man. Prayers up always. Yeah, so just to jump right into it. I got two topics, but the one I really want to talk about first before we get into that other topic is Furmane's homie, who's about to leave his motherfucking office in about 20 days or 14 days, however long nigga got. But dog, for this man right here to sit here and incite what he did. Now, granted, being from DC, shit like that happened at the Capitol is almost unheard of. I don't see how shit even got that far. I don't understand how she got. Well, I do understand how she got that far.
It ain't unheard of. It's unprecedented.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, Chuck. You know, Chuck, from what I know, you ain't running up on the Capitol, though.
At all.
No. I don't even know how that even happened.
And, White House? And you made it inside the building.
No, you made it inside the building.
Yo, I have to give white people
Wait. It's deeper than that. During a Senate vote.
During a Senate vote.
It was national business taking place.
Members in the middle of the Congress are in there. Like, you know what I mean?
And just looking at the
flooded with Secret Service agents, but these hillbillies made it in.
And I'm sitting there looking at the images, and I'm
allegedly.
Yeah, they got the cops motherfucking running away from the mob and shit. I'm looking like, damn, what the fuck is going on?
No, scratch that, fam. You had cops taking selfies with the mob.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the cops is taking selfies with the mob. Hey, man, but you know what I mean? This is my thing. You know what I mean? All right, so of course everybody is. Hey, if it was black, if that was a black crowd, you know what I mean? They would have did this and would have did that. And I was like, well, I mean, they couldn't do nothing. Hell, they ain't know what to do. Shit, it's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one that didn't fall for the smoke screen. I'm still trying to figure out what really happened that day, because that ain't what happened. That wasn't even believable to me. It was so phony and rehearsed. Especially the dude that was chilling in the chair rocking. He got "I'm a police officer" written all over his face.
Hey,
he was playing
there was
Malibu Most Wanted when they hired them actors to play thugs.
Yeah.
That's what happened yesterday.
Hey, I did see a video of allegedly a law enforcement opening the gate for protesters, which allowed them to come up the steps into the daggone Capitol.
I mean, you don't think the police ran with Trump?
I mean, that's what I was about to say. Like,
think about it. The Democrats are planning to defund the police.
That was crazy, dog. Like, just seeing the...
You know who you think the police ran with?
This the thing. Hey, you know what I mean? As crazy and as, you know what I mean, retarded as shit is, man, you still gotta get it, man, his whatever, you know what I mean? Because this unprecedented is a word, you know what I mean? This is never, no other president has had this effect. You know what I mean?
Ooh, you're right. Ooh, AG.
No other president has had
they motherfuckers stormed the Capitol.
No, I'm gonna call it.
Even Bush 1 and Bush 2. They, you know what I mean? They love Bush 1 and Bush 2. But bro, they did not have that, you know what I mean?
Trump is you got a president. This motherfucker's a cult leader, man. That's what he is.
Go ahead, man. That's what the fuck he is. Go ahead, man.
He's a cult leader.
He got 12 more days, man.
He's the one getting the people to drink the poison while he's sitting up.
Yo, he got 12 more days, man. Give him his just due, man.
While he's sitting up in the motherfucking Oval Office like that, niggas ain't gonna shoot me.
But hell, you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, every president is a cult leader, though. You know what I mean? To be honest with you.
Correct, AG. Thank you, bro.
Oh, man. All of them.
I don't want you to feel like it's us three against you today, but my statement gonna make you feel like that. I give this props because you know my whole thing with the Save Our Children movement thing. I'm real big on that, and I give him credit for being the person who brought together and successfully brought down the biggest pedophile ring in the world system.
Thank you.
Not just our country, in the world, bro. He arrested and prosecuted more pedophiles than anybody breathing or anybody that possibly ever breathed.
Correct.
Like, I'm rocking with him
from top to bottom
in that segment only. You can't take that away from him, and
I can't take that.
And I feel half of the shit he going through is because of it.
Right.
And you can't disqualify that as a factor.
You know what? Nobody's ever came from that perspective, 88. And you know what? That's new stuff right there. God dang, good stuff, 88.
You can't disqualify it as a factor, bro. And they can make us hate whoever they want to make us hate.
Ooh!
Come before
It's called public manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Civic manipulation.
I'm not mad at all that shit.
I'm example. Look when they flipped the switch and made us actually hate R. Kelly. We knew R. Kelly was sick all our life.
R. Kelly been sick since Aaliyah.
We hated him on cue.
I ain't even got to talk. He ain't dropping the knowledge, y'all. I ain't even got to say nothing. I'm out.
I don't discredit all that shit. I really don't. But at the same time, that still don't take it to account. He's an asshole. I don't care what anybody says.
What, man?
I don't care about any of that.
What he gotta be nice for?
What the fuck does nice have to do with being a good moral standing person?
When you are in that position of leadership, in that position, the top motherfucking position in the world, he got our country looking like shit. Like that.
Hey Chuck. Real quick. Hold on, Keith. Hold on, real quick.
I know
Hey,
you
Chuck.
finna tear him up. Hold on. I'm agreeing with him right now. Hold on, Chuck. I wholeheartedly agree with you, but he ain't did half the shit Bush did us.
Chuck. Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, he had some people inside a fake riot, allegedly. I keep saying allegedly because we don't know who did this. But Bush orchestrated a whole fake terrorist attack that killed real people here. Man. If that wasn't the first sign of domestic terrorism,
Bush kept on. He kept the whole damn Gulf War going just because, you know what I mean, the company that they own the primary shares in, you know what I mean, made the metal for the guns and weapons and shit that was used over in the Gulf War.
Yeah, and they talk their shit about Bush for that shit to this
day.
You
got the Clintons with the mass incarceration. You got Bush with the bogus ass wars and the fake terrorist attack. You got Obama with that bogus ass storming the Benghazi on Gaddafi. Y'all don't talk about that enough. And you got this motherfucker right now with what's going on.
But the whole thing about it is trending. It's trending. You know what I mean? It's trending.
Gaddafi with Obama, do you, Chuck? You want to talk about Gaddafi with Obama? Because I don't know that you mentioned that.
Oh, we can talk about
y'all. Let me say something real quick. Let me say something. Hey, Chuck. You got to be talked to nicely or fuck nicely. Which one?
This motherfucker.
Hey, my whole thing is
it's nothing.
I have my thoughts about Trump. But the ridiculousness
you can do to convince on this dude.
The ridiculousness is the way, you know what I mean, from my perspective, the way that the people, you know what I mean, the supporters ransacked it. You know what I mean? I have no beef with Trump, you know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, I just find it kind of quite comical that, you know what I mean, there was only one person injured, and rest in peace to that lady, you know what I mean, because she was, you know what I mean, she did end up dying, but it was only one person harmed.
I got something about that too. Good.
But hey, as far as I know, it was only one person.
I want Chuck to ask a question.
It was only one person harmed, Jack. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, that take that back to, you know what I mean, systemic racism, man. You know what I mean? How they can act the way that they act. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is separate from, you know what I mean, whether Trump is a good president or not. You know what I mean? Just the whole fact of having that, you know what I mean, that massive riot at the nation's capital.
I mean, but she actually, her death is monumental because she's the first white woman to die in the style they killed black men live on TV by the hands of a cop.
Yo, all on World Star.
And know what you got said. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, you already know. Because it was like people talk about what these people was doing as domestic terrorism. So at the same time, with her trying to get in on domestic terrorism shit, that happens, right?
But everybody else was in there already, though, bro. You thought it was cool.
The crime is treason.
Yep,
it is. I'm trying to be as politically correct as I can. You know what I mean? Because hell, you know what I mean. All actions, you know what I mean. Warrant consequences. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna say, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm trying to be as PC as possible. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy that only out of all the people that made it in there, only one person. Hey man, let all four of us just, you know what I mean, storm. I bet not nan one of us would have made it.
No.
Hell no.
Hey, we would have been shot and dragged, torn and feathered and everything.
Those snipers, they flick sunflower seeds in the air and shoot them before they fall. But
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We would have made it over the fence.
Now the first step.
I see one of the news reports they were saying where when they even first started out, you know what I mean, approaching it, you know what I'm saying, that it wasn't even a heavy police presence.
Hey, I told somebody when
they did all the riots with George Floyd and you know what I mean, with trying to prep for Breonna Taylor and everything, man, the city and the state was calling out, setting out, you know what I mean, for the National Guard to be there. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Hey, and I think, and you know how
talking about federal establishment.
That's where you from. Ain't the projects right behind the White House?
Right behind the White House.
So you mean to tell me ain't none of them niggas come out and see people see what was going on?
No. That wasn't black folks' house.
I want to tell this. I want to say this real quick though, right, about Trump, right? And I know y'all don't like Trump or whatever. But Trump is not a politician. Okay, that's first.
He's a businessman.
Landlord.
The second thing is he's not a politician. The first thing, he's not a politician. The second thing is Trump exposed the bullshit in the politics. He exposed it, man. From the pedophiles to the Bidens doing business in China.
Man, all the way to COVID-19, man. You know what I mean?
And I think that's where he messed up at was COVID. He listened to people. He never listened to nobody. He should have followed his own shit. They close nothing. Everybody get a check. And we move forward to keeping this going. That's what he should have did. But he listened to Dr. Fauci and the CDC and the NIH. And that's where he messed up at. But other than that,
all the people that contradicted themselves.
But I just want to say Trump is not a politician, and he exposed people in the bullshit that go along in the politics. And I fuck with him for that reason. Absolutely alone.
Hey, and the crazy thing is he even exposed himself because I heard he got pictures in his name on that list too.
Absolutely. While exposing himself. I fuck with Trump as a racist as he is. I fuck with him more than I do Joe Biden.
Again, every time I'm neutral, something I don't fuck with none of them, but I call it
my whole thing is this, man. You know what I mean? It's about self-accreditation, though. You know what I mean? The only, like I tell people all the time, I don't like no president. You know what I mean? To be honest, which I ain't like Barack either. You know what I mean? So, but the only thing that I do give, you know what I mean, Trump is the fact that, you know what I mean, for years upon years, what we always say, you know what I mean? We just want a motherfucker to be real with us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can respect the person, you know what I mean, that much. The motherfucker ain't did nothing but tell you exactly what the fuck he gonna do and did what the fuck he said. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't get no more realer than that, then, you know, I mean, I don't know what people want, you know what I'm saying? Versus, you know what I mean, have to try to, you know what I mean, go and filter through all the smoke screens. You know what I mean? The Democratic Party is always about smoke screens. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you never know. You don't know what the hell done happened until after that, you know what I mean, they terms done ended. You know what I mean? Like even with Obama, we feeling the effects from Obama now, you know what I mean, that we were blinded by, you know what I'm saying, through his campaign and his 8-year term.
So the amount of lies that this man had told throughout his whole presidency. I mean, the motherfucker just lied yesterday about calling the National Guard when that was the vice president who did that shit. So with the amount of lies that this man had called, that's what I consider being the realest motherfucking president that we done had.
I ain't saying he the realest president that we had. I'm just saying that there is a whole lot more realism to Trump than what people giving him credit to. You know what I mean?
Correct.
He's a complete asshole. You know what I mean? He's a complete racist. But at the same point in time, you know exactly what to expect from him, man. He's not gonna sucker punch you.
Not at all. And another thing. As far as like is concerned, like, bro, like he real live tells you what he's thinking, tells you what he's about to do, and he does it. He doesn't hide behind, like you say, no smoke screens or nothing like that. And
that man hides behind that Twitter account all fucking day. Half the shit he would say on Twitter, he probably wouldn't even say to half the motherfuckers.
Hold on, but as far as a lie is concerned,
I gotta disagree with that. Did you watch his speech? Did you watch his speech before the march?
Yeah, I watched his speech.
He was talking cash shit then.
He was. He ain't doing that in the chambers and talking that cash shit to the motherfuckers in their face. He always gonna talk shit to the crowd. He need that energy.
But that's something that we won't know though. You know what I mean? Because we won't be privy to them conversations. But I can pretty much.
No, this man lied. The man lied. He lied during that speech. Yeah. He said, "Why wasn't he marching with the people? Those your people."
I heard Joe Biden say, "If I don't vote for him, I'm not black." When I heard Biden call somebody a nigga on the Congress floor,
why was he marching with the people?
Hey Chuck, I've heard Joe Biden call a nigga on the Congress floor, and you want me to vote for that? Real life?
I'm not white man. We understand all these politicians pander to us.
Man, I can't do it, man. I'm not black if I vote for him. Who is you, cuz? Who is you?
I'm just trying to figure out if Trump is for the people, why was
Trump had a conversation with Ice Cube. Hold on.
With his people.
Trump had a conversation with Ice Cube and Joe Biden didn't.
No.
Trump had a conversation with Kanye and Joe Biden didn't. That's man. I don't want that as my president.
Like I said, why wasn't Trump marching with his people? He wasn't up there on the steps.
I mean, he
wasn't trying to bust through them doors.
He's still technically the president. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. That'd be like why Obama ain't come to Chicago and start rallying. You know what I mean, with the protesters,
exactly.
With the people. You know what I mean, because he's still the president. But you know what I mean, Obama ain't show up. Period. Though.
Oh, you can still march with the people. You just gonna be surrounded by Secret Service motherfuckers.
But Obama didn't get support.
Because think about that fake ass walk Trump did to the damn church with the Bible. He wanted to be amongst the people.
Hey, and let me ask you a question. Do you think the media covered him fairly? Has the media, AG, has the media covered Donald Trump fairly?
Fox News.
Fair.
Yeah. Fox News.
Yeah. I mean, the media.
No, they haven't. No, it's been nothing but negative.
No, Pete Guy, the media has, you know what I mean, the media twisted. Hell, even he'll say everybody knows the media twisted to, you know what I mean, to make it propaganda. You know what I mean? So I don't really go by what the media do anyway. You know what I'm saying? What the media puts out there. I don't care if it's social media. I don't care if it's Fox. I don't give a fuck if it's CNN. Mm-hmm. I don't, you know, I don't go by that.
All I'm saying is, with the big tech silence and Donald Trump, everybody better be scared of that. Because if the big tech can challenge the president of the United States, then who the fuck are we?
They did shut that man shit down.
What gives big tech the audacity to do that? Who are you?
They shut that man shit down for 12 hours. Like, hold up, Slim.
Hold on. They acting as editors and publishers instead of going with the Section 230 in the policies, in the laws, man. That's unacceptable, man.
That fool said the Section 230. Boy,
look up Section 2 gives them the right to not get sued. It gives them the right to not get sued.
That's correct.
And Trump is trying to repeal that Section 230 to no avail from the bullshit because everybody's being paid off. It's not even the fact that it's really that they want to know the truth. They've been paid off so much that they can't even go with the truth.
I mean, hell, that's what this country is based off of, though. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, the country is based off of that. You know what I mean? Hell, you know what I mean? COVID-19, you know what I mean? People is paid off to not, you know what I mean, to not tell the truth. You know what I mean? Anything, you know what I mean, just put out there, you know what I mean, that has any type of government involvement, you know what I'm saying? It ain't happening like that.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck, I'm gonna ask Chuck this question. Hey, Chuck. Do you know which president deported the most people in their presidency?
Obama. Hands down.
2.7 million people.
And you want to talk about Trump and his wall.
Ask that question again. What you say? Who what?
Which president deported the most people during their presidency?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Barack Obama deported 2.7 million people during his presidency.
Well, hell, he also disappointed the most people through his presidency too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say it.
But what I tell people though, that's the politics.
That's the wrong reason to vote for a person.
That's what professional politicians do. All that shit that they do, you see the smoke screen so much above it in front of you. But you don't even know what the fuck going on behind you. See,
I'm not even saying to see it wasn't like one of the most magical things we ever witnessed being alive. Like, because when everybody felt good around that time, I do appreciate that aspect of it.
Exactly.
What?
Other than
But
that,
like I said,
Barack running?
Yeah, the moment. The moment.
I didn't appreciate that. I'll be honest with you. I didn't appreciate that. You know what I mean? What they
the first time he had a stint with Reverend Jeremiah Wright, his own preacher, that he served under for 4 or 5 years. Unacceptable. Man, unacceptable.
Hey, first of all, I didn't even know where he came from. I didn't know where he came from. You know what I mean? He just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Hey, direct, you know what I mean? Mother's white, daddy's African. You know what I mean? Two cultures that give, you know what I mean, the African American community no respect. You know what I'm saying? So
he never lived our life.
Come on,
he never lived our life.
I ain't go for it then. I don't, just because his skin color was black, you know what I mean? And then like this is my thing. You know what I mean? People, you know what I mean, try to take politics and religion and, you know what I mean, spirituality, you know what I mean, all of that and try to separate it. But hell, you know what I mean, if you spiritual, you know what I mean, all our Kojics and Baptists and Christians and, you know what I mean, all of that. If you think about the book of Revelations, as we always refer to the, you know what I mean, we in the last days because there's so many things going on, you know what I mean, the book of Revelations, it states that a man of color, which is that's what he is, because he ain't, you know what I mean, he's a man of color, he's mixed, you know what I mean? Directly mixed, not bloodline descending down, you know what I'm saying, directly, his parents, you know what I'm saying? A man of color is going to come from nowhere, and the people are going to love him, the people are going to praise him, they're going to fall to their knees and cry, and that's what all these all of the Democratic supporters did when, you know what I mean, he was running. I'm just saying.
I like how you did that.
Thank you for that, AG. Thank you. 2 thumbs up.
It's a prolific dissertation.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean?
This nigga did a dissertation on this.
Hey, but it's real though, man. You know what I mean? The whole political system, man, is just, you know what I mean, it's just jacked up. And you know what I mean? It'll be continuous conversations like this and debates like this, you know what I mean? Because we, you know what I mean? Hell, it's so, you know what I mean? So go ahead, Chuck.
And I was say that's a nugget right there. Shoot, that's the only way.
I don't care because I got my plate full of Black in America. I ain't got time to worry about that shit.
But that's the only way to really truly get ahead up in this system, man. Like you gotta invest in Furmane. Gotta invest in the politician. That's just crazy.
I mean, but you gotta. I prefer to invest in the alderman.
But now you got countries investing in politicians.
Yeah, I
mean, you see what happened.
Hell, all the countries invest in the politicians. The politicians are positioned how they position in order to, you know what I'm saying, to network with our, you know what I mean, neighboring countries and whatnot. You know, it ain't about us. It ain't about, you know what I mean, it ain't about what's going on here. You know what I mean? It's about the trade scale. It's about, you know what I'm saying, our relationships with Russia, our relationships with China, our relationships with the Middle East. You know what I mean? That's what the politicians are there for. The politicians ain't for us. I don't even really, you know what I mean? Even like discussing the shit.
To topple that, it's our fault. To be honest, because think about it like think of it as like SeaWorld, G. Like, and you hear the stories about when the whales get tired of that shit and they attack the trainers and shit, G. That's us. We the whales.
And that's some real shit.
They dangle sardines over us all day long, and eventually we gonna want that motherfucking bucket.
That's some real shit. I was listening to the radio this morning.
So it ain't gonna be until we want the bucket that shit fall in how we want it. But everybody don't want the bucket.
I was listening to the talk radio station this morning, man. And the little whatever, you know what I mean, dude on there, I forgot, it was on 92.3 or 107.5 or something, whatever, you know what I mean. He said something. He was like, man, you know, you know what I mean, stemming off of them ransacking the Senate or whatnot. You know what I mean? He was like, man, y'all got us over here looking like a third world country. Third world countries top over their government. You know what I mean? It's never been happening. But hell, that's why third world countries are scared of their citizens. the government, you know what I mean? The government here is they not scared of us. They're not worried about us. They don't really give a two shits about us because we pose no threat to them. And as goofy as, you know what I mean, I'm glad the white folks did it. I'm just mad because the white folks did it and they didn't get hurt and the black folks would have got.
But think about this. But think about this, AG. But think about this. This kind of ties back what happened with that situation. Me and you talked about this before on previous shit. That kind of ties the difference when we talk about the difference between white and black protesters.
You right.
White motherfuckers is willing to go as far as they went.
And they
get
will
fucking point across.
And they
black people would go just enough. We would go just enough
to get attention.
White people
to get attention.
To get attention. White people.
Hey, we're gonna go just enough. We're gonna go just enough to be like, hey, Fez. Hey, Fez.
I gotta work for him. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah. Right. But at the same point in time, too, you know what I mean? Another difference between whites and blacks, man, the white folks know they law. And they know what they rightfully can do. We don't know. We just guessing. We just speculating. You know what I mean?
Prime example, me and one gentleman had a conversation because they was we in this group and they was having this big debate on why black people always get scared and want to get biblical and pro-law when it's a black family teaching their children how to handle and safely use guns. But when a white family is shown and shared in videos doing it, nobody bats an eye. Why is black families learning how to use firearms? Sorry for using the wrong term. Why is that always looked at as a bad thing? Niggas can't have guns?
Exactly.
It's just because of the negative connotation that comes with us that we were, you know, placed here with that seemingly follows us. That's, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the whole. We gotta get out of it because we ain't gonna give a fuck. Because nigga, I got a whole car from the state that these people say that black people can't do shit in. That say I can legally go purchase this shit.
But you know what though? I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I'm gonna be out. And I was talking to my uncle yesterday. He made a good point. You know what I mean? Shout out. You know what I mean? He was like, man, the only reason that shit like this continues to happen is because we condemn ourselves before they condemn us. You know what I mean? We already got it in our minds that, you know what I mean, when we do shit like that, them niggas acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas acting. You know what I mean? We have to. You know what I mean? We have to stand. Whatever the position is that we in or we own, we got to stand on that shit. And we got to follow through with it.
Because if you look at what happened, up on Capitol Hill, white people wasn't condemning their people. They were supporting that shit. Keep it going. Doing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their thought process.
And what our people would have been doing. Look at these niggas.
Yeah, look at these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Look at these motherfuckers.
And I be like, shit, y'all marching ain't got shit changed in years. And that's why I think in one of our old podcasts, I think I said it multiple times that I'm on that turn than I ever will be Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
That's my I ain't never more. It'll be
because when you look at because look what's about to happen. Now you got because of what those white folks did, now these laws, like they basically forced the police chief of the capital city police, he just resigned. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically forcing people out of office, but we don't move like that.
You got embarrassed by a group of people who was at Walmart 8 hours ago.
Real talk.
And we spend trillions of dollars on our police force and defense militaries and all of that. And some Mountain Dew.
I don't even want to talk about the police. I don't even want to talk about the police force because I'm just discussing the police force. You know what I mean? But
we might as well go ahead and transition to that.
Let's transition to it. You know what I mean?
But before we all get to it, man, Furmane, please explain to me your thought process on why you feel about the police getting charged.
Well, I feel that for Jacob Blake and the police not getting charged is totally correct. Because if I was in that situation, I'm not wrestling with the police. I don't have the energy and time for that, man.
Did you watch the video?
You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing for that, man.
Did you watch the video?
Take the photo, my fingerprints. Let me sit in there for 20 hours, and let me go ahead and get out of my own PR, man. Because I got shit to do.
Did you watch the video?
I have shit to do.
Did you watch the video, motherfucker?
I don't care about the video. I have shit to do. I got shit to create. I got bitches to fuck. I got shit to eat. I want to do some shit, some living shit.
Exactly why the argument you talking about don't mean shit.
Because
if you watch the video, if you watch the video, he's walking away from the police.
Listen to me, Charles. He wanted to die, Chuck.
He's walking away from the police.
I'm actually lost on the whole thing, but where did the video come from? Did a bystander record him, or was it police body cam?
It was bystander.
Why they ain't fucking helping? See, that's the thing I want to talk about. Why
Come on, man, you on two levels, man.
Keys, I done said that before.
Up, man.
I done been down that whole route. You know what I mean? Hey, don't record me. You know what I mean? Help me. But at the same point, okay, so the bystander recorded.
If you don't help me, you kill me too.
Right.
He trying to get paper, man.
Talking about all shit. World star face ass. You know what I mean?
The cameraman got to be the cameraman. He can't be the cameraman and the hero, 88.
Hey, man. Look, let me tell you this, man. This is the thing, man. You know what I mean? Regardless of what, you know what I mean, the situation was, you know what I mean, when the police shot that man, you know what I mean, he was back away, you know what I mean, back turned to him, get in the car, his kids was in the car, you know what I mean? And they shot this man. You know what I'm saying? There is some type of legal, you know what I mean? It's illegal. You know what I mean? Goddamn, I don't care what you say. So you shouldn't have shot that man down right there, back turned. Now, if he was showing, you know what I mean, any type of force of aggression, Chuck, you know I'm the first one to be like, oh, yeah, he fucked up. He shouldn't have did that. I'm harder on our people than I am on any other culture. You know what I mean? Always.
Well, grade this nigga properly then.
You know what I mean? I am grading him properly.
Why are you giving a nigga B?
I'm gonna tell you right now. But I'm gonna tell you right now. It is. I don't know how it is in Wisconsin, but I know in the state of Texas, and most states, depending on where you're from. No, if a dude was to break into my house, not a weapon, and if I was to shoot him in the back, that's considered him retreating, and I can get charged even though he broke into my establishment, my property. So you mean to sit here and tell me this dude is retreating, going to see about his kids, get shot in the back, and this man don't get charged?
Come on, man.
But you can put me in jail. You can put me in jail.
There was no active aggression. He is not in an active aggressive moment with the police, man. You know what I mean? They did not have to shoot him. He was getting into the car. They should have tased him, bro.
Y'all sound like AOC and Democrats.
You can put me in jail for protecting my house.
Y'all sound like straight Democrats, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all sound like y'all from the DNC representative.
Legislative. We sound like motherfuckers.
Hold on, Chuck. Hey, Furmane, let me ask you this. Have you ever had any acts of police brutality on you?
That is a negative. Because I did what they asked to do. Lock me up so I can get the fuck out 22 hours.
Hey, so you've never cooperated completely with
I have cooperated on all the rest. And you can count 10 plus.
Hey, well, that's why you can't. That's why you're not qualified.
I can attest to that.
Now, hold on.
That's why I say I can attest to that.
That's why he's not qualified to speak on that subject.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're not qualified to speak on that subject.
No problem.
I'm not wrestling the police. You've never been there. You know what I mean? You ain't never been there.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there.
So you can't. You have an unqualified opinion.
But I still remember. You know what? I still remember me in Marbury. I still remember me in Furmane when we was back in the day. He pulled over, and his mother's protege.
Yes, check my truck, officer. I have nothing.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody else is like, dog, why are you telling this man to let you check your trunk? Dog, you ain't done
Check
nothing
it.
wrong.
Check the
You
trunk.
ain't done nothing wrong. It's five people. It's five people in the vehicle. So of course the trunk will look like it's riding low. This other ain't the smallest dude in the world. So it's like, of course the trunk is gonna look like it's riding low. And they pull us over for just that reason alone. We ain't done shit.
I rolled the stop sign. California rolled the stop sign. I did that.
Man,
I did that.
Wasn't that serious.
I did it.
It wasn't that serious. It
You
wasn't
got
that
me.
serious. It wasn't that serious. So, but he California
If
rolled the
you
stop
don't
sign.
on me, you better not admit to shit.
That's why I said he California rolled the stop sign.
This
That
is
don't warrant.
That
Don't warrant you having.
No, they don't.
That don't-
I'm not
that don't-
snitching, man.
That don't have you. Don't warrant you having a motherfucker to check your trunk for California.
You're right.
rolling the stop sign.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It is shit
Hey,
like
bro,
that.
Let me.
I already know. I'm the type of motherfucker that'll piss you off when we get pulled over, G.
I'm 18 at the time. I'm 18, 19 years old. I'm young. It's my first time getting pulled over. You're not going like that. Hey, Keith, stop it, Keith. You're not going like that, Keith. Now on your pullover, you're going to do everything he says.
Man, my first pullover, they took my license that I got it the day before.
Hey, bro, I put it to you. I put it to you like this, bro. You know what I mean? I've been in a situation where, you know what I mean, I fully cooperated with, with the police. And hey, and it wasn't even my, you know what I mean? It wasn't even my situation, but I'm still, yes, sir. All right, sir. Still get handcuffed. Still get, slammed up against cars down a block. You know what I mean? Still get made that shit.
And I look, Furmane, and I was the opposite.
My whole face up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I did exactly what you do. You know what I'm saying? But still,
hold on. AG, I got a black man say he never been arrested before. Let me address real quick.
Am I
No.
lying?
You ain't never been behind the bars.
AG, am I lying, sir?
Nah,
man, hey, you know what? You ain't black then. You ain't black then, 88.
I'm as black as they come from the South.
But I'm going with Joe Biden. I'm Joe Biden talking to you now. You ain't black.
I'm 31 years old, bro.
You ain't black then.
I'm 31 years old. You can't pull my name up on nothing.
You're not black.
No,
I don't even know what color you are.
I disagree.
But I don't know what color you are.
That's commendable.
Every black man I know hit the joint at least one time. Chuck, at least one.
You're looking at one that
did. It's commendable.
Hey, Chuck.
Looking at one that did.
Hold on, let me get to hey, Chuck. Have you been behind one time?
Furmane, hey, we gonna go back to Trump. You know what I mean? I ain't messing with you on this conversation, Furmane.
I'd have been handcuffed and brought in. Yeah,
I ain't none of that. I ain't had none of that. None of that. Never rolled in the back of the
You're not black, then, eh? You're not black. You're something other.
Hey, Furmane, watch this. Furmane.
You're other.
Furmane. Hey, so since we doing black man stereotypes, you ever been shot, nigga?
That's a negative.
Oh, well, you ain't black then, nigga. You ain't from the hood. You ain't about that, nigga. What you mean? You ain't black.
Look,
since we doing black man stereotypes, stop that.
Look, it actually got me out of police, so with him, but it never got to the point.
AG just put me in my place, 88.
I heard.
Still got questions for you,
That's what you're
question. But AG, you put me in my place, man.
That's what you're That's my brother, nigga. What you thought he was gonna do? Hey, big brother had to say, little bro. Hey, for the whole thing.
Oh, man.
Hey, motherfucker gonna walk your ass down every time. Walk him down.
Oh, good.
Hey, man, it's just crazy, man. I love the shop talk, man. You know,
everybody know, man. That's a real life fact, bro.
Yeah.
Man, bro, you see me fold. I just folded, man. I just folded. You hit me right in the gut though, real quick. Damn, you're right. You're so right, man.
Hey,
I've been in the trenches, bro.
Hey, this why black men need therapy. Goddamn it.
Hey, I went today.
You're not black. No, me, I'm black.
Nah.
What's wrong with y'all, bitch?
And I'm gonna have a serious moment with you right now. Do you know how tormenting it is to have all those near misses and never having to release that? Do you know how tormenting it is?
Nah, I rap, bro. I write, bro.
I
bro.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? I create, bro. I get it out on there, man. I don't hold that in. Matter of fact, I don't hold too much hate for real because I don't have the energy to do it, man.
I can tell.
I don't have it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I hear you, but I don't have the energy for that. I don't have a cell phone. I don't have a cell phone. I block all distractions.
As long as I know Marbury, all that energy from his therapy was done way back when this motherfucker used to fight all the time.
It definitely showed.
Yeah, I fought everybody.
He got it all out as a youngin'. Like he got all that shit out.
You was that little badass little kid. You was that.
I fought everybody. Big, tall, small, whatever, man. Let's go do it.
You wasn't fighting.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I tell you the truth.
I thought people don't want to fight me. They want to shoot. Ain't no fighting me, and that's why I'm going to smoke.
Yo, I slapped my big Aaron back in the day. I wasn't scared of him. These niggas slapped the shit out of me, yeah. You ever had a big 6'4" nigga slap this shit? Woo! Woo! Yo, changed my motherfucking morning. Woo! I got my lick back, but it wasn't the comparison wasn't the same. I'm 5'10". You're 6'4" slapping me with a slap boxing match, bro. He caught me one. Yo, woke my shit up, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, after I finally started fighting, because I bullshit ain't nothing. I was scared to fight at first. Shit, when I was a little kid, my mama brought that up out. Hey, you go out there and run away. You gonna come out here and get your ass whooped. After that, I was a scrapper. But I ain't gonna lie.
Yep. My uncle told me that one day too. My uncle told me that, AG. Yo, you just run away?
Did you just run in the house? Man, you better get your ass back up out this house, though.
Nope. Hey, I said it's 3 of them. I said it's 3 of them. He said, nah, get back out there. I said it's 3. It's just me and my brother. It's 3 on 2. What am I going to do with breaking it 2?
Bro, I ran in the house one day because it was about 3, 4 of them chasing me, man. My mama said, "What you running from?" They tried to jump me. She handed me my skateboard. Go back out there and get it. Smack it with the skateboard.
Hey, yo. Woo, here. As a kid, you scared as a motherfucker.
Straight up.
I know Indian had no problems like that. That nigga was 6'6", nigga, in 6th grade, nigga. So I know, nigga, you good, nigga. We ain't talking to you, kid. We ain't had no problems like we had, bro.
You weren't taking nothing from me.
This nigga was a whole slim. Yeah. Nigga slim, he went, the wind take him away back in the day, bro. That's why he couldn't dunk back then. The wind take him away.
Hey, catch me up. You know what I mean? I know we're gonna have to wrap it up in a minute, man. But we was talking about the little Kim what? Because I ain't heard nothing about it. You know what I mean? With the Kim K and Kanye.
We gonna give y'all some with the shot. Like I said, this is the shot talk, so we give y'all a little bit of the bullshit.
They speaking blasphemy. They will not put that on Kanye.
Man, Kanye wasn't. Man, he wasn't messing with
Kanye out here. They say Kanye out here behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what the hell going on.
Come on.
But man. behind the sscenes, man. I don't know. Hey, it's a legend.
They lying on you.
We ain't calling it gospel. It's just a legend.
But
that nigga gave us Watch the Thrones. They lied.
Man, come on, man.
Where's Ja Rule when you need him?
But I'm just saying, with the allegations right now, man, this cannot be the same guy that said, I push mayonnaise colored whips. Damn, what the fuck you say? Mayonnaise colored beans. I push miracle whips. That can't be the same. This is not the same guy.
Kanye ain't been the same guy for
Wait. But he did hold an outside church service riding a donkey painted silver. That happened. That fucking happened.
So he could be that guy. That's what you're saying.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you know what I mean? And so, I guess he is.
Not even a
He is,
Goodwill rolls for $1,000.
He is the same guy that, you know what I mean, I guess ran up on the
Why are
stage.
we talking about something that
Damn,
deals
man.
with somebody else's bedroom time? That's
No,
their bedroom time. That's ours.
but that was just a
let
blow,
me explain
man.
to you why we gotta
That's
talk
a
about
blow,
this, because
man.
this is yet another black male figure they're finna dismantle right before our eyes.
Oh,
We're gonna
right.
have to.
It's about
We're
that.
gonna
All
let
of
the
his-
out. We talking
I
about.
never heard anything about it.
No, we definitely got to touch on subjects that threatens black manhood. Though that should be our core.
Yeah.
And this is a very important. We have sons, black sons, watching this shit.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Okay.
real. I like how you put that. That's real.
It's very important. Though we cracked the joke,
But-
this needs to be brought up.
So what's I mean, like,
And that's what, remember I said earlier, they're done with us. They flip the switch and say, hate them now. And we go on cue every fucking time.
and look, I'm trying to get off this subject, and y'all are hopping on this subject.
No, because you asked why are we talking about this. I
don't want to talk about what another man does in
know
the
you
bed.
don't want to. I know it's comfortable, but it's necessary.
The nigga takes care of his kid. He pays people's rents.
And we
What
understand.
else does he have to do?
No, you gotta listen. We're saying they're allegations.
No.
We don't believe
It's just
it.
allegations.
We're not
It's allegations,
gonna let
but
them, we
even
don't,
still,
we don't care
regardless.
whether it's true or false. We're saying when they're done with you, they're going to dismantle you as a black man of power of any sort. Why
And
do
then
they
regard-
just fade
I
off
mean,
and be done?
Because
They're
look
going
at it
to
though,
down.
Kanye been the only one out here going at these motherfucking top heads like, hey,
Consistently by himself.
by himself. So
and you can't.
it's
But,
bound to happen.
but this is my thing. My thing is, you know what I mean. You can't be that guy to start attacking and start, you know what I mean, being on the offensive. You know what I mean. And your whole, you know what I mean, mental and all of that type of shit is out of whack. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever steps that you think that you putting us ahead, nah, nigga, you putting us about 5 steps back. You know what I mean?
Well, who said he had a mental issue though? Who said that? Like what
The hell, you know what I mean? We all got, first and foremost, look, we all got some type of mental issues. You know what I mean? You can't live in the United States of America and not be slightly mentally ill. You know what I mean? Because you dealing with corruption, you dealing with confusion, you dealing with, you know what I'm saying, all type of variations of things and feelings and emotions and all of that. You know what I mean? So I don't care what you say. You know what I mean? We all got, you know what I mean, some mental illness about us because we confused. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
And think about it. Not to cut you off, G. Look how high Kanye West got. Look how high he got. He's a rapper. Always keep in mind he's a rapper. Look how from outside of Chicago.
The south side of Chicago. Super
Look how high he got.
Talented
artist.
artist.
He got to Trump. Hold on, G. Look how close he got to Trump. He is a threat to society.
Ain't from 63rd? Ain't from 63rd?
Ain't from 71st.
Oh, 73rd. Okay.
Hey, Keys.
Hold on,
Hey, Keys. No. Look. Why everybody outside of Chicago always want to reference the 63rd? You know what I mean?
King Von. King Von.
FBG Duck. You know what I mean? That's what everybody's seeing on YouTube.
FBG,
Everybody always talking about some 63rd Street. You know what I mean? Man.
Hey,
63rd. That ain't everybody want to know. You from 63rd.
Look how many quote unquote pro-activist rappers tried to do what Kanye West did successfully. Jay-Z didn't even have the balls to do what Kanye West did. What as powerful as Jay-Z did, which is why Jay-Z cut ties with Kanye, because Kanye said, I'm finna talk my shit. Jay-Z said, to be successful, you got to be quiet.
Real deal.
He tried to shut Kanye West up. Kanye West said, suck my dick. Kanye West went neck and neck with the president on his own.
That's where they fell out at. You know what I mean? It was a wrap. Kanye started getting, you know what I mean? But
and Jay-Z served Kanye's masters. Let's not forget that as well. Now
I can't even. But hell, I can't even fault. You know what I mean? What would Ye be doing with his masters right now? Any motherfucking way.
I feel you, but you ain't give him no
What
hands
would he
up.
be doing? You know what I mean?
My point is, for a black man to get that high and get that high on the power scale, they will never ever let us bow out gracefully from that point.
Nah. Hell nah.
They did it to Kales. They did it to Bill Cosby. They're doing it to motherfuckers.
And while you bullshit, it's coming.
Why they ain't doing the Hugh Hefner is crazy to me, bro.
Dig this.
They let him die.
Dig this. It's coming for Jigga too. At some
Why
point.
you say that? No. He's above approach. Nobody can't get touched. Approach? Jay-Z, yeah.
Bro, you crazy. You out your motherfucking mind.
He playing the game. But before let me go ahead. We got to close. We got to wrap it. But like I said, man, we definitely appreciate the people paying attention to us tonight. You know what I'm saying? But before we close, go ahead, Keys. I don't know how they can reach me.
Man, you know, all platforms, 88, K3YZ. Hit your boy up.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Furmane.
Yo, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Furmane Entertainment. It's Furmane. Furmane.
Sipping on Cambodian goat milk.
Cambodian.
Breast milk.
Calgon. That motherfucker Calgon, man. Take me away, man.
Go ahead, AG. Let them know how they can reach up.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Big Money, No Problems Entertainment, man. Talk podcast show. You know, you catch us at BMNP_ENT on Instagram. Big Money, No Problems Entertainment on Facebook. BMNP_ podcast on Twitter. If y'all want to, you know what I mean, send us any feedback, constructive criticism, any type of situations that you seen, that you witnessed that we may not have picked up on, you know what I mean, you can drop us a dime at Big Money No Problems Casting at gmail.com. You can also catch us on One United Radio, 92 KLs as it relates to music, where we still giving out good content, man. You know, as I say all the time, we ain't hard to find.
Not even close, man. Once again, man, shout out to everybody out here doing what they need to be doing, man. Stay safe. 2021, man. Sound like it's starting out as a repeat of 2020, but hey, we just gotta keep on how we doing, man, and keep moving how we moving. Like I said, like AG said, check us out all social media platforms, man. That BMNP_ENT. Hey, this is the new wave right here. These four right here. So whenever we get these guests on here, be prepared, cause you go get it from all angles.
It's about to go down.
I got some more. I got questions.
So you better have your facts and your research and all that.
Definitely. And we gonna set something up, because trust and believe, we do be hearing it and we do be paying attention, and we are gonna get female perspectives. But best believe, please be able to hold your own. You know what I'm saying? And your convictions and everything like that. And hey, we're gonna have all of that. We're gonna get it all going and get it popping. So trust and believe, man. Salute to everybody for paying attention to us. Hey, peace.
Peace.